Okay, so we are certainly live, according to this. Hopefully, the internet connection will stay okay this week. Last week, we were not having any luck whatsoever. Okay, so it looks okay. So we're definitely live streaming. Okay, cool. So now we are definitely live, and we got some people on here. We got Andrea, we got Katie Stage, we got some amazing people right here on this webinar. I'm so glad that you're all here. So why am I doing this? I'm here to help you. I'm definitely here. Why don't I just look at the camera first of all? Because now I got everything all set up. So I'm here to help you. I know what it's like when you're going through the pure aggravation of the beginning stages of like how in the world do I make like my first commission. All I really wanted to know was how in the world do I get my first dollar, my first $10, my first like $100. I didn't even think about getting like $100 day. I just wanted to know what steps that you have to take in order to get your first $100. So let me rewind a little bit, and let's just talk about where I started and how if you can relate to that, then this would be a lot easier for you. I got into this industry because I was actually fired from a job for no reason whatsoever. I honestly believe that my boss didn't like me. I didn't really connect with the man, but he let me go for reasons that he wasn't willing to discuss. He dropped me like that. It was unannounced. There was no warning. I have never gotten written up for in this company. I showed up 10 minutes early. I stayed late when they wanted me to. I did everything I possibly could to please my employer. But there was just something where he didn't like me, and the other people who were there didn't really like me either. I'm a Christian. I stand out like sore thumb among people, and I don't want to live my life a certain way, and I want to live my life as an example of Christ. And some people just don't like that, and I honestly think that's the reason why I got fired. Can't put my thumb on it, can't really say for sure, but all the evidence kind of points out to maybe that was it. Moving on, I got so upset that day, and I can remember how I was feeling. I remember just feeling like so irritated with people who I gave them everything I could give. I solved problems that nobody else could figure out. They hired people to come in, they couldn't figure it out. I stepped in and I was able to figure them out. I'm a maintenance electrician by trade, and I'm really good at taking things apart and putting them all back together, finding the problem, fixing it. And that's just something that I've been growing and learning how to do for the last 6 years. And so why am I moving out of that if I'm really good at it? Why not stay with it? That's a good trade, and I can get a job anywhere in the world practically. But I am restricted on my time freedom. I am restricted on my financial freedom. You hit a plateau on your time, and you hit a plateau when it comes to your wages. You can make some serious money every single week, but your dollar can only go so far when you want to like buy a house, when you want to buy a nice car, when you want to buy, a nice boat. Nothing too crazy, nothing too expensive, but all these things come at a cost, and you have to borrow somebody else's money to get it, or you have to just not have it. And so I decided to pursue, it just fueled me to pursue the entrepreneur lifestyle. And so that's what I did. And so with that, I'm going to go into I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to talk about how Rick the electrician earned $100 day. So let's get into it. So one of the things that you want to focus on is this simple little pattern right here. Now, I'm not revealing it all in one shot because there's actually a strategic pattern in all of this. And I'm going to hold on a second. Let me just, let me see. Okay, cool. right, so we got people on here. We still got, we got people on here. That's cool, right? So I'm just gonna keep going. So one of the things you want to totally focus on, that I didn't actually add into this, is the reason why you want to do this. You want to have a really strong reason as to why you're getting into this, because when the things are in the trial and error process, you're gonna wonder, well, okay, I gotta remember why I'm doing this, and I gotta get back into the game. So the number one thing you want to focus on is your targeted audience. You want to have targeted buyers for things that the people who are looking to buy something. On the internet, people are on there searching for a solution to the problem. You're going to provide that solution to the problem, and that's how you're going to get paid. Because if you don't solve problems, you're just wasting your time. If you're not viewed as a problem solver, you're going to be viewed as just another marketer who doesn't know what they're doing. So there are people out there who have specifically are targeted buyers. They want a particular product, service, opportunity, and they're looking to buy it. So you have to take those people and you have to bring them to what's called a landing page. So this landing page is going to have a picture of you. Here's one of me, and it's going to capture their name, their email, and it's going to send a series of follow-up emails after that. Now, not everybody is going to opt in, and that's okay. What you have to do is you have to just focus on providing valuable solutions to problems. And that is, I'm going to show you an example of what that looks like right over here. So here's the page that I set up. Here's me as in my electrical outfit. I'm in the Genie Boom right here. And it says right here, fired electrician struggles his way through the internet and found a simple 3-step formula for making money online and earn $100 in one day. Enter your name and email, and then meet Rick the electrician. So once people do that, then when they click on this button right here, it simply takes them over to another video. Now, when they opt in and they have all these follow-up emails, some of those people are going to click through to go back to this like introduction page, and you introduce yourself and you talk about the reason why you got into this, and then you want to target their specific pain points as to how in the world they can get into this, the solution to the problem. And not everybody is going to, everybody who clicks through is not going to end up clicking that next watch the next video. Only a couple of them. So you have this, you see this, I have this highlighted in green, where like you got a bunch of people that say, yeah, I want this, and only a couple go through, and then they'll get the follow-up emails, but there's only a few of them will actually click on through and actually come back to this introduction video. Some of them, when they opt in, they're going to go directly over to the traffic that actually opts in and gives them their name and email. It's going to take them directly over to this this introduction video, and it's going to look something like this. When you have a simple meet Rick the electrician, you want everything to be congruent, with the landing page. It says meet Rick the electrician, and then on this page it says the same exact thing. Now over here, what I did is that I left this is not actually a link. I don't have the ability to set up a clickable link right here, but I put it in, highlighted it so that people can see, okay, if you want to go to facebook.com and then, go to this, copy and paste it, go to your web bar browser, you can find me right there. And that gives people an opportunity to just connect with me and ask me questions. Now, people have been already doing that, but they're not responding. So it's just one of those things that is part of the game. Another thing too is that when you make this YouTube video, it's really easy to make a video. Like right here, it's only about 4.5 minutes long. Introduce yourself, talk about, ask a question about, how would it feel to make your first $100 day, or $100 sale, or, how would you feel to lose 10 pounds, or whatever it is that you're into, by this shape, whatever. You want to ask a question, then you want to answer the question, and then you want to have a call to action. Now, my call to action at the end is to, if you want to see the system and the formula that I use to actually make my first, couple $100 days, you gotta click on the big button that says, get instant access. So that was my call to action. In this video, I have what's called the closed captioning setup. And now this is just a snapshot image of my page. I didn't actually have the video all set up, but what you can do is that you can set this up so that people can read what you're saying, so that maybe not everybody can is going to want to listen to the sound. Maybe they'll want to, or maybe somebody just they have trouble hearing, and you can just set it up so they can actually read what you're saying. And that's really easy to do in YouTube when you want to go to the closed caption settings for your YouTube videos. It's easy to just like go in and correct all the misspelled words that Google ends up putting in their YouTube. So one thing that I do on this when people opt in is that I make them do a double opt-in. That's actually, it's really annoying, but at the same time, you're qualifying the people who you're qualifying the people who you want to do business with. If someone, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Oh, come on. What is this? No. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so if someone sees this page and they really want to know who I am and they want to meet me, and it's too difficult for them to confirm the subscription, the email subscription, I don't want to waste my time with that person. I think that they can open an email, click confirm, and then that's plenty good enough. And that's gonna be effective in my experience. So I have it right here saying, check your email and confirm your subscription for bonuses. So once they do that, then they click on this get instant access to the next video. From there, this is a video sales page. Now this is a direct formula that you can use to get your. This is how you're gonna get your first $100 day quickly if you stay consistent with it. And when they see, like Katie's saying, if you're giving valuable information on your, if they're seeing valuable information on your video, like say, that this guy's an electrician and he's making, $100 here and there on the internet, then so can I. They're going to be able to connect with that. They're going to feel some sense of like, okay, let's do this. And so from there, once they click on that watch the next video, it's going to, a small portion of all these people are going to go over to the video sales page. And the video sales page will look something like this. It's the opportunity that your company is providing, whatever it is. If you're in a network marketing company, an MLM, you could be, if you're in this industry, you know what a video sales page is. If you don't, and you're just getting into this for the first time, you're just watching this, you don't really know too much about this, that's okay. You can just take your time, watch this video again so that you can understand what to do from the beginning. I had to actually watch this a couple times myself because this stuff was just, I was jumping into it because I wanted some answers. I wanted to make money, but that's okay. So if you just take your time with this, you can learn a great skill, because selling is definitely a skill. It's not something that you can just, selling is not something you learn overnight. It takes about 2 months for you to really wrap your head around what you're supposed to do. You have to get, it's like going into a new job and you're learning all this stuff. You're learning a new trade. You have to learn the skills. You have to learn the business. You have to understand why people buy stuff, and you have to understand how to effectively communicate with them. Because if you don't, you're going to communicate the wrong message to the right people, and you'll miss out on the sale. Or you're going to put the right message in front of the wrong people, and there has to be a balance. You have to have the right audience, right message for the right market. So once you go through this, your traffic to your landing page, to your introduction page, to a video sales page, then it goes over and then they buy the product now. And then this is what you do in order to get your $100 days. Like, this is what you do to get your $7 commissions. This is what you do to get your $1,000 commissions. This is what you follow in order to get, making money on the internet. This is it. This is what you do. All other ways are tedious and just exhausting. And you just don't want to you don't want to go through that. So let me step out of this for a second, see if I can get out of this. And I gotta find my screen. Where is it? Here we go. I'm gonna start sharing my screen. And we're back. Okay. So when you get into all these things, this is the pattern of which you have to you follow it. Now, a lot of people, they get into this and they like to take, like, I need money now. I need to get money now. I need money tomorrow. I need money by Friday. I need money like here now. And those are not the right people to start like looking into this business. If you're like, well, I need money right now and I need to do that, get a job. Go sell stuff on Craigslist. Go sign up for a temporary job that can pay you quickly today, because those are the things that are going to get you the money right now. But if you're looking to make money on the internet, you can start working really, really hard and for like 2 weeks, and you can get money by the end of the month. Like, that's a whole different scenario. That's a whole different thing that you should be focusing on. You'll need to learn a skill. Now, if I were to teach, now if you came to me, and if you were to ask me, Ricky, I need to learn how to be an electrician so I can make money now, so I can do electrical work and make money right now. Nobody's going to come up to me and ask me that, and I would never tell anybody how to do that kind of stuff. Why? Because it's very self-explanatory. Electricity is hazardous. It's stuff that has the potential to really hurt people. And not only that, it can kill people. I've actually seen things that most people will probably never see in their entire life. I've actually seen the dead carried out as an electrician. I've seen them with my own eyes, and it was another electrician. So there's no way that people no amount of money will ever persuade me to show people how to do electrical work, and in such a short amount of time, because I need to make money now, so you need to teach me how to be an electrician now, or I need to make money by Friday because you got to teach me this now. It's never going to happen. And I would say it's such a clear authoritative tone, so they get it. That's a very dramatic way of expressing it. It's network marketing isn't a life and death trade. Nothing is gonna happen to you if you put $10 into an advertisement, $50 or $100, $200. The world isn't gonna collapse on you. You're still gonna be alive and breathing if you try it and it doesn't work. That's a whole different thing. But you have to accept the risk that you're gonna lose money. This is a game of I'm reading right now a book by Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know where the book is right now, but it's probably, I think it's in my RV. But there's a book that I'm reading. It's called Cash Flow Quadrants, and it's kind of funny because when I looked at the book, I actually made fun of the title. I was like, cash flow quadrant. And I thought I actually said that. It was actually a couple months ago when I saw this book. I mocked it. I honestly looked at it. I thought it was annoying. But when I got into the book, I mean, a lot of leaders were reading the book. So I said, I gotta knock it off. I gotta stop being a jerk. I gotta stop, thinking like that. And I gotta get the book and just read it. The book is an excellent book. And the reason why it's good is because it divides people into these sections, these quadrants of, how a employee thinks, how a self-employed person thinks, how an investor thinks, and how a business owner thinks. All these people have different mindsets. And when you get into this, the book is like a filter that explains to you which quadrant you actually are in. When he says, okay, when people come up to me, Robert Kiyosaki, he's a really smart guy. He knows how to weed out people like really fast, like really quickly. People come up to him like, Robert, you're a millionaire. How do you? I want to make money just like you. I want to get out there. I need to make money now. I need to make money by Friday. And people need that money. They really do, and there's valid reasons for it. But getting into real estate is not an instant gratification. It's not a lottery ticket, basically, and neither is this. So he asked them, okay, well, let me ask you a question. This is really smart. He says, how do you feel about risk? And then they kind of go like, oh, whoa, I don't like it. Is it the same for you then? This probably isn't for you. Because when I look at risk, I like it. And they think that he's crazy. They're like, oh, I can't. My whole life I've been told to stay away from risk. People who think that way usually are like permanently in that mindset, and they stick to, okay, so how do you feel about security? Are you looking for like a secure income, as in, guaranteed 40 hours a week, pay with benefits, time off, vacation time, or are you looking for time freedom, financial freedom, and traveling the world, that kind of thing? And the first one is actually the most attractive to those kind of people. So they're not the business mindset people, they're the employee mindset people. And you can't apply that into this industry. You gotta build this, you gotta develop this mindset that you're going to risk things appropriately, and you need to learn how to handle risk. You can't be taking $10,000 and just throwing it away at traffic, and $10,000 at solo ads, and thinking that you're going to be, a millionaire, whatever. It's just stupid. It's really, really dumb. So you have to take this thing with an educated guess. And then, okay, I've got a business opportunity on the internet. I joined, My Lead System Pro. I joined, I'm into health and fitness, and I've got a health and fitness opportunity for people. I've got whatever it is. If you have an opportunity for people to make money on the internet, then you need a good source of traffic that's actually going to provide it for people. I've been dabbling into this now for quite some time, and I've been paying attention to these leaders, so like where they're getting their traffic from, because I'm like, that's the thing, really. People always say build on the small successes. They say build on your success, build on it, build on the small successes so that you can get, even more success, and then build on top of that, and then build on top of that. One leader that I love most, her name's Erin Birch. That's all she did. When she got a lead, she would celebrate that and share it with people. And then she got more leads out of that. And then she started building it on top of that. And she started getting sales. And she started celebrating it with other people, sharing that. And then her team started started rank advancing in these companies. And then she would share that. And she just, whatever success you get, you start sharing it. And that's what I'm doing right now. I was able to get, you know, my first couple $100 days with with this system, with this, you know. And if you want, there are multiple different ways where you can make money elsewhere. I don't want to go into that because I don't want to like deviate from it. And they're like, well, no, we're gonna just stay focused on this. And if you just keep being consistent with this, you got a reliable source of traffic. You got some offer. Now, when you're starting out with this, let's say that you're making this like flat zero. You've got nothing. You got absolute nothing, zero, zero. Let me I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna pull something up here, and I would tell you this is what I would do. I'll tell you what I would do. All right. We're gonna All right, so this is what I would do. So inside of My Light System Pro, if you've got no results, I mean, like you got like you're not making any sales, you're not getting enough leads, whatever. What I would do is that inside of My Lead System Pro, you need. Let's go back to this right here. You need targeted buyers, right? So I'll show you where to get that. But you need landing pages. You need this. You need a capture page that looks like this. But you don't know how to make this right now. You need something. You want to start it with something more simple, done for you. Well, that's what this is right here. So you can go into this. Let's go back. Let me go back down here. So in the system campaigns of My Light System Pro, they actually have done for you landing pages. And what you can do is you can get this landing page. It's already set up for you. But boom, it looks really great. It's very similar to the one I have. That's my personal one. But this one has got a great picture in the background. It's got, really good copywriting, and it's all set up, ready to go. And, you can grab their name, email, phone number, whatever. But here's the cool thing. Remember how I was talking about how you need to have these email follow-ups? With My Lead System Pro, let me go over here. With My Lead System Pro, they already have an autoresponder so that it will send emails automatically. They've already got those emails set up. So that's what you can do. You can set that up. It's just a simple click too. MLSP autoresponder, you go right in, you select it, you hit update settings. Now every single person who opts in, they put their name, they put their email, and they hit give me access. My Lead System Pro is going to send them a series of emails day after day that are high quality converting emails. That is exactly what I would do if you don't have any kind of results yet. Like if you don't have any kind of, you're getting crappy leads, if you're getting crappy, like if you don't know how to write emails yet, you got to go with the beginning ones. Now, some people argue with this and they go like, well, I don't necessarily agree with that and all this and that. Well, I'm gonna challenge you to think about this, but I'm gonna challenge you for a second because there's a guy, his name is Justice Egan. That's what he did, and that's how he was able to quit his job. He was able to quit his job with the My Lead System Pro campaign emails. He set up he took the capture page, he put it in front of an audience. He was able to make like $8,000 or $9,000, and with that, he walked into his waiter job, and he was just like, boom, he quit his job just like that. And then he just took his time to build on that, and then he just went out from there. And now the dude, oh man, the dude did his. I remember, like I was there for like his first launch of his first product that he made after that, and then he made 225,000 in 2 weeks. Now, that's how he started. This is a really great place to begin. It's a really great place to begin. Let's see if we got any questions going on. All right, so, oh yeah, so let's go into the comments and let's read up a little bit. All right, we got Pops, we got Katie going in, we got a lot of comments going on right here. You eat Risk for breakfast. You know, Katie, those game pieces are just dangerous. They're all plastic. And all those cards, they're probably loaded with all chemicals and stuff. I really wouldn't eat the game Risk, you know, with your milk and coffee, dipping that in there, and then ripping it off and in there. I would be a little freaked out if I saw that. Just weird people on this thing, I swear. Oh, man. You knew I was going to say that, right? It was a risk. I don't get it. So, yeah, so let's keep going on. So, but this is exactly what Justice Egan did. He found a reliable traffic source. And this is another thing. Like when I went to the Miley System Pro, when I went to their event in Texas, I wanted to go VIP because I wanted to ask the leaders questions. I wanted to ask them questions when nobody else is all around, because you know they're being bombarded by people in the hallways and stuff. But when you go VIP, there's very few people in there. That's why I strongly recommend that you go VIP. I asked Justin. I had Justice. I had some time with him, and I was asking him. I was like, "So, what do you wish you did if you could go back and do something different from the beginning? What would you do?" And he immediately said, "I wish I got into paid advertising sooner." And I said, "Okay, that's cool. That's good enough for me." And you know, ever since then, I just started to look at it a whole different way. A lot of these leaders, all they do is they find a reliable traffic source that they can relate to, and they send traffic from that home business traffic to these landing pages. Now, there's a couple places where you can go and get this reliable traffic, and there's a big blue and yellow button on this page right now, and it's called Traffic Authority. Traffic Authority is an investment. It is an investment for you to get high quality traffic. People who are actually looking for this stuff. People who are looking for home business opportunities. And the way I did not know how Traffic Authority worked until I actually went to my sponsor and I asked him, like, how does Traffic Authority work? Is it like solo ads? Is it strictly solo ads? And he says, no, Traffic Authority is actually an accumulation of high quality traffic from YouTube, from Facebook, PPC, from Yahoo ads, from MSNBC.com, like from, FoxNews.com. Like they have all this traffic coming in from multiple different places, and there's a banner ad that they put out there, and they put your landing page on something that's called a rotator link. So, rotator link, that's a whole new word. Let's go ahead and explain what this is. So a rotator link is basically one link that you see. It's got like, www.rotatorlink or trafficauthority.com / and then a bunch of jumbled up numbers and stuff, right? That rotator link goes through, say there's like 10 people. They're like, hey, Traffic Authority, we want your traffic to, for our stuff. So whoever gets to Traffic Authority first is the first person that is going to get the traffic. And then the second person is going to get the second amount of traffic, and then the third person is going to get the third amount of traffic. So every time somebody clicks on that little banner, that traffic authority is sending, from like, YouTube or from Facebook or Yahoo or MSNBC, wherever the traffic is coming from, you got to wait your turn until somebody's clicked, until enough people have clicked on that same traffic link, and then it gets your turn, and then boom, that person gets right in front of your offer, whatever it may be. But the banner simply says, make money from home, work from home opportunity. It's very, very targeted. It's very specific. Want to work from home? Here's an opportunity, and then you put yours in front of it. This is how traffic authority works. They look specific. They do all the hard work of finding people, and this is where you're gonna find a really good, reliable source of traffic. Now, the gentleman who introduced me to this has been using traffic authority for a couple years now, and he will not buy traffic anywhere else. You will get at least a 30% opt-in rate for traffic authority. He's not kidding. I've been getting, well, I mean, the traffic that I've been actually getting a 24% opt-in rate, and I will go and show that to you right now. Let me get it. Oh, why am I wearing a jacket? Because it's cold in New England. I don't like it here. I don't like New England. The weather changes so much. And I can't stand it. Texas, here I come. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the home page. We're gonna come down, and I'm serious too. I'm sick of New England. So I'm gonna show you my opt-in rate. And wouldn't it be cool, like, if I got, okay, so here it is. So I've got this is my, let me show you. I love Funnelizer because it's easy. It's very, very simple. So here's my landing page. This Funnelizer, some people, the more advanced people, they want very specific things that they want on it. And so do I. Like, there are a few things that, like, I wish Funnelizer would do that's not here yet, but I still use it to this day because it actually works really, really well. And so, here's the landing page just to prove to you that, yeah, that's it. Okay, so I named it Hell on Fire because my first thing on that page was like, Electrician is mad at, Hell on Fire with that. So let's go back to Funnelizer. So this is my traffic from Traffic Authority, 22%. Now, then that's it. But actually, actually the other day I sent some other traffic to this. So that actually altered the number. I think the original one was 25%, and then it dropped down to like 22%. So, but this is, out of the 241 people, I got 53 conversions off of that. So 22% actually opted in. And I sent them a series of emails to which, I was, I still have to get, I still have to, like, update my emails. I'm getting better at writing emails. Like, that's one of my that's where I fall short. My emails are not as good. And I honestly think about sending the MLSP emails, which I probably end up gonna do. I'll rotate it. Like, I'll send it one week and then send it the next week to mine, and see, which one goes better. But that, I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing this right. I tell you what, I've had a crabby day today, and I've just been like, ugh. Why is that? Why? It's because I had to put another car on the road today, and it failed inspection, and I was just like, ugh, I was really mad. And then the reason why it failed inspection is because it's a hybrid car and the battery wasn't working right. I was getting a battery error, and she's like, nope, this isn't well. And my other car was just like the muffler completely blew on my old car, and so it sounded like a really loud moped as I'm driving down the road, and like I started feeling dizzy, and so there was a lot of aggravation trying to get the other car on the road. So many like tiny little details that were just wrong, and I went back and forth to the DMV. It was a mess, and I finally, it's a mess that can be taken care of. But it's always like you get so close to getting it done, and then no, there's something else missing. The title was missing a signature. They were missing, they had a date that was crossed off wrong, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I've been going back and forth, and then today I go to get it inspected, and you're like, it failed inspection. I was like, what is wrong? Like, what is wrong now? And you're like, your battery's no good on your hybrid car. Either that or it's just not fully charged up. And I'm like, well, it's been sitting around for a long time, so that's hopefully what it is. So today I've just been like one of those aggravating days. All right, I just want a safe car to drive in, and uh, I'm just incredible. I'm just like incredible. Like, ah! So, all right, let's go here. All right, we got some comments going on. Kay's laughing at my boring jokes. So, all right, the biggest risk of all is staying in a dead 9 to 5 job, not knowing when your boss won't need you anymore, and not doing anything else. That is so true. I think it's a huge risk to put all of your faith in one source of income. Huge risk to me. I do not feel comfortable at all with that, especially like in the industry where they say, you know, things just go wrong. People just make decisions. They just go, well, today we're going to downsize half the company, just like that. It's like, okay. And they actually did that. The company that I was working with, they were going through some budget cuts because of it's kind of a dying industry that I'm in right now. I'm a maintenance electrician for a printing company, and the printing company makes those pamphlets that you get in the mail and you throw them away. We make those, so it's a dying industry. But amazingly, there are people who get those things in the mail, and they actually in the businesses they actually make like 40% more whenever they buy those ads. Whenever they whenever they buy advertising through us, their sales go up 40%. It's amazing to me. Right message in front of the right market. Amazing things. But but anyway, there was a bunch of us in we had a lot of mechanics, and I think two of them got let go, just like that. And then they changed my shift, and they put me on, instead of a 12-hour shift, they put me on 10-hour shifts 5 days a week. So that was it. I was working 50 hours a week, and then they threw me back onto 12-hour shifts 4 days a week. And it's grueling, and it's just one of those things where I stay busy, but I don't like it. I don't like being in a place for 12 hours, inhaling this toxic fume. I just don't want to do that anymore. And your boss could just be in one of those moods where he's just like, well, I don't think we should have all these more than one electrician, and then they could just boom drop you, no matter how valuable you are. They just drop you like that. I mean, they looked at these two mechanics and they said, drop them, boom, just like that. You cannot rely on one single income. It was who said that too was Warren Buffett. It's like, never put your faith in more than one income, because you don't know what's going to happen. And it really is a wiser thing. Like, if you were to ask me, like, it's just wisdom. If you have income coming in from multiple different places, and you have time freedom, and you have the joy of buying things all in one shot, then you're not gonna you're how could you go wrong with that? You're gonna you're gonna be blessed by that. And so that's the direction that I'm going in. Some people, they will never get it. They will never understand that. They want a company to take care of them, and that's it. Because back in the industrial age, that was how they took care of their people. They had a pension, they had, a steady amount of workflow coming in, and everybody was like, find a good, safe, secure job, because they were going through the depression, and then an industrial boom took place, and people were like, okay, now I've got this job, and then they went and then they borrowed a lifetime amount of debt with house, credit cards, car payments, boat payments, and now they really needed that steady income to come in. And they really, really needed it to come in. And that's why they go, well, you need a nice, safe, secure job now because you borrowed all that money. It's no longer going to be available to you. And I think it's foolish to borrow a lifetime amount of money. I honestly believe that. And I've told people that. I said, I think borrowing money is stupid, for one thing. And all throughout the Bible, it says borrowing money is just stupid. And if you borrow a lifetime amount of money, I think that's just stupid. I think it's just flat out dumb. And I think God agrees with me on that. You shouldn't be borrowing other people's money. You look at, the ministries that God gave to people. No, nobody, borrowed money. God provided for everything that they need. Boom. So why should I borrow money? I'm not going to do it anymore. Never. That car that I just bought, I bought it in cash. Boom, one shot. Boom, bought it one shot. And I needed to get the windshield replaced, one shot. I wanted to get things taken care of, one payment. I don't do payments anymore. I do one. That's it. And that's what you got to stay focused on. You got to think about the multiple income stream paths. Now with traffic authority, and I just punched my hand against the table. Man, that wasn't fun. That was for your entertainment. Now with traffic authority, the cool thing about traffic authority is that it's a twofold blessing. Because with traffic authority, you can actually sell that home business traffic and get paid really good commissions off of that. So if somebody were to buy, like $1,000 worth of clicks, you can get a couple $100 in commissions off of that every single time. So if the traffic is coming to them and it's converting and they're getting sales, they're going to keep coming back to you, and they're going to keep buying traffic from you, and you're going to keep getting commissions without doing anything. That's residual income. That's another income stream. That's something that you need to start focusing on. You need to start like, okay, that's something I can get myself into. And if you can just afford to just start putting in $200 a month into putting in some solo ads, some traffic authority, you're going to start getting some opt-ins, and you're going to start getting some attention from that. That's what you want to try. That's what you want to get into, and just stay consistent with it. Stay focused on it. You can't just try it once and be like, oh, it didn't work. No, it's not going to work every single time, but it's a good traffic source for home business owners. It's a good place to go when you're not very good at finding the traffic first. It's a good thing to get started into if your company has emails that are already done for you. This is like the training wheels of home business. These are like home business training wheels right here. Is getting into people who have already set up the emails, getting people who already got the good traffic, and you're just like connecting all the pieces together. You're connecting everything together. You're the affiliate and making it all work together. It can definitely benefit you. And this is how you can start building your team. This is how you can start teaching them as to what to do next, what to do first. Really, I got a guy getting into this
very quickly. He's gonna, and then I'm gonna have another $100 day, and I'm gonna show him what to do. And this is the same formula. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to have traffic. You're gonna have the dumb emails, but I'm gonna make him go through the MLSP emails. I'm gonna get him to do all that because he doesn't know anything about copywriting. He doesn't know anything about selling, sales, network marketing. So I'm gonna put him through all this, and then he's gonna see it for himself. And it's gonna be really exciting because this is his first taste into it, and he's like he's a real Rocky. He's gonna be my first Rocketeer. Tell you what, he's gonna be my first Rocketeer. All right, so let's read some comments. I just want to say that it makes sense. You were an electrician. I bet you could reach all those highest light bulbs. I actually do. It's amazing how my height it comes into play it's so weird. Like it almost is like the way I look at it is that it's so strange because I'm really, really tall and I can reach up and I can just I got that perfect height to change light bulbs without a ladder. I really do. Like all throughout the office building, when they say there's a light bulb that's out, I gotta go over there, I gotta change it. I get the perfect height where I just go up, I grab it, and I go, I gotta I'll turn another one in. And I don't use a ladder. I just go up and do that. Whereas everybody else, they gotta get a ladder. And I'm also, my build isn't so big that I can't fit into small places. Like I can actually fit in small places because I do watch what I eat and I stay away from super high sugar and stuff that are super fatty. Like I like my burger once a week. I definitely do that. I go for my burger once a week, but my breakfast is like, I stick to that. All right, I'm going off on a tangent here, but I'm like on a rabbit trail. But yeah, but it's kind of funny how like when you're doing the thing you should be doing, everything just kind of falls into place. Like the right thing, the right people find you, you find the right opportunity, and things just, it's like God just like set the whole thing up and you just step into it. And that's what you have right here in front of you. Right now, there's a button that says Get Started Now. That's going to get you into My Lead System Pro for a trial offer. You're going to be working with me, and then I'm going to show you exactly what to do. And then you're going to have the Traffic Authority. There's a button down here that's got the TA. You want to get into that. And then that's going to be your home business traffic for My Lead System Pro. This is all for you to start making money online. This is you. This is me helping you getting into an opportunity, home business opportunity, so you can have a chance at another income stream. What would that do for you and your family? What would an extra $500 a month, what an extra like $100 a month do for you and your family? All business expenses taken care of, then you make an income source. Now you have an income source coming in. What would that do? A lot. That would do a lot. For some people, an extra $100 a month savings, like that's huge. A lot of people, it can really change people. It can change families, can change everybody's circumstances. So let's keep going into comments. We got, buying leads is just there. You have to know how to convert those leads. Good thing you have the copywriting mastery available on the side right here. So if you are looking to create your own emails, if you're looking to get into, like basically copywriting is the communication, the language which you need to speak for your prospect. It's a whole different language of like addressing people's pain points and then providing the pain reliever. Copywriting mastery is going to eliminate all the guesswork on human needs, that you can fulfill those human needs, and basically how to effectively communicate with your customer and give them what they want. you have to learn how to communicate a message, the right message in front of the right market. And copywriting mastery is absolutely, it's just well worth it. It's a very extensive course. That's people who have gone through the trial and error process, they know what this is, and it's a phenomenal course. And I get a habit of like I buy courses, and then I'm like, oh, and then like I buy something else, and I buy something else. I'm like, I gotta stick with just one, and I gotta get back into it. And copywriting mastery is one of those things where like I was listening to it for like a month, and I'm just like, yeah, man, this is so awesome. And then I bought something else, I'm like, ooh, that looks cool. I just gotta stay focused on one, and that's part of the journey. You're gonna have fun with this, and you definitely want to get started right now. You're looking at this right now. You've been thinking about it for a while. Maybe somebody else brought you here, and you're not necessarily, you don't know who I am. Maybe I should have introduced myself from the beginning. I am Ricky Barros, also known as Rocket Rick. And if you came in from other people who sent you here, trust them enough to work with them, because I know all of these people. I've known them for a couple of years now, and these are great people to start working with. Every single one of them. Andrea, Katie, Pops, um, and Dave. Dave is on here. All right, so we are coming down to the end of the hour, and that is it. This is your blueprint for making your first $100 day. Every opportunity that's out there there's probably a good opportunity. Oh, Dave's not here. Oh, his internet probably cut out. That guy has got that dude. That dude's awesome. Like he's definitely for that dude's definitely awesome. But yeah, I hope I was able to provide some entertainment with you, but also give you a legit overview as to how you can start earning your first $100 days and start getting into something that's legit. You build trust with people, you build rapport, you will have success online. You got to build your audience, you got to engage with that audience, and then you can sell stuff to them. And then you can have a second income, and then you can have a third income. And then once you start getting really, really good at that, just get really, really good at getting like 2 or 3 income streams coming in, just like really nail it down. And so with that being said, thank you for watching this webinar. I am Rocket Rick, and there's a lot of great people who came on to this show right now, and I hope to see you on the next one. I'm out of here.